Boss, we're being contacted by that man who refers to himself as the Scout. The same one who challenged us to a duel a bit ago. I'll patch him through to you, but be careful.
It's been a while, ARES 3-5. My colleague Speranzo speaks highly of you, and our employers have decided it's time to advance our relationship in a mutually beneficial direction. Come find me so we can talk in person. My location is on your SIN.
There you are. Good. I was beginning to think you'd started to forget how little tolerance I have for wasting time. Last time we met, it was I who tested you. Now, it'll be you who tests others. You claim the role of the teacher and pass judgment on two of our newest recruits. Simple. These recruits need to be tested in combat. Best them return their badges to me. They're neophytes, little more than children even. Start small, I say. Prove you can do this, and we might entrust you with something greater. How am I sure you'll win? You're worried that these recruits will have their dreams dashed? I've already determined that they're not worthy.
I'm not sure if I like these, boss. This is a proverbial viper's nest if I've ever heard of one. Anyways, the waypoint's on your SIN.
That's the recruit. Speak to him only of his duel. Nothing else. You may refer to him as Alpha, understand? Don't hold back when dueling him. If you do, I will know.
So, you're the one who's going to be testing me, hmm? Nice Battleframe. You with the Accord? I wouldn't be surprised. Let's get down to it, shall we?
Acceptable. What? Were you expecting the same kind of lavish praise your superiors might heap on you? Nonsense. You completed a task, and I acknowledged it. That's enough. Move on to the next recruit. He's a bit tougher, but nothing I'd anticipate would cause you any trouble, as I've already stated. Head to his location, fight him, and defeat him. He's waiting for you at the waypoint on your SIN. ARES 3-5, your second recruit is ahead. He is known as Beta. Speak of nothing but the duel. And once again, don't even think about holding back.
You're my challenger? Well, at least you look like a decent match. Be forewarned, I will make this easy on you. I want this more than anything.
I knew him when he was born, that one. Been trying to join for years. You find that strange? No, ARES 3-5. We are a family, make no mistake. We just happen to be a family that insists on making its members as strong as they can be. It's time you took care of a task more befitting your talents. There is a criminal loose in the region. He isn't quite under our thumb, you might say. He's rogue, dangerous, beyond control, and therefore useless to us. Take that lesson to heart.
represents a danger to civilians and military alike. There'll be nothing but trouble from here on out. Get rid of him now, or deal with him when he's stronger. An obvious choice. He's already managed to appropriate some high-end weaponry. Finish this task, and come back to me when you're done. Very good, 3-5. Take this as high praise from me. You've just proven your lack of utter incompetence. A dangerous criminal can no longer infringe on our business. Let's leave it at that. Come back and see me for your reward. And make it quick. It's time I moved on to other tasks.
Very good. A true soldier knows how to follow orders. I think you've shown that this is exactly the case. There are those among us not so disciplined. They, as you've just witnessed, have no value to our organization. Now take this as payment and leave. We'll be in touch. You can be sure of it.
This is dangerous territory, boss. I'm not sure how long we can straddle our allegiances. The people who the Scout works for are ruthless, to say the least.
ARES 3-5, this is Anton Hall from Astrek. I could use someone versed in various weapon systems to test some of our grenade mods. You interested?
Sounds like it could be fun. Sign us up.
Good to hear. Come see me so I can outfit you accordingly. Then we can commence field testing. I'm giving you 2 grenade mods. One is called Earth, and the other is Fire.
No wind or water?
We do have a chemical we call wind, but no water. Good thing, though, since water is proven to be quite deadly to Battleframe pilots. First, let's test Earth at this location. This one is infused with a polarized calcium salt mixture that isolates and hardens nerves on impact. Your targets will slow to a crawl. We believe its primary application will be non-lethal. But for now, you'll be applying it in a lethal capacity to some of the nastier creatures of Sertao.
Okay, Mr. Hall. We are near our target.
The grenade should be your active call down. Engage targets with grenades, then finish them with your gun.
Well, it's certainly slowing them down, but they also seem to be able to take more punishment.
Fascinating. Keep trying it out.
Getting very angry.
It's to be expected. You are flinging explosives at them. Just a few more should suffice. Well, I may recommend we consider using this as a sort of defensive combat stim. The decline in motor reflexes is offset by increased hardiness. This would be rather useful when creating a bulwark. Speaking of combat stims, I have a request to make while you're out there. Some of our experimental test creatures escaped and need to be put down before they complicate matters. We gave them several doses of a chemical we call wind. It drastically enhances motor function and speed. If they were to reproduce with the general population, I have no idea what might happen. Make sure that doesn't occur.
Alright, I see movement ahead, boss. The signals are moving very quickly. Hope your aim is on point today. They really do move like they need.
Well, I suppose it's good to know the chemical works. Keep at it, though. Just tracking a few more signals. We can't afford any of them to escape. Good work. I noticed obviously enhanced motor function, but also increased aggression. Something to address before we move on to human subjects. Speaking of which, I just got a report of a group of thugs stealing some of our prototype stocks. One of their party applied both the earth and wind chemicals to his own body, lost his mind, and killed his crew. He is incredibly dangerous and needs to be stopped. This will be a great opportunity to test out the fire mod. It's a double-action detonator. First, it disperses a thin, flammable compound, and then immediately sets it alight. Try it on this marauder.
There he is. He looks unwell.
I'm gonna eat your eyeballs like cherries. I'm gonna decorate my gun with your jawbone. Yeah!
Fire grenade is your active call down. Light him up, 3-5.
Something smells like burning!
It understands that. I recommend, Mr. Hall, that you postpone human testing of your products.
I tend to agree. Although, I will note that immolation is an effective counter to chemically enhanced warriors. You still have those original items. Return them to me, and I will prep your payment. Thank you, ARES 3-5. You helped me collect some valuable data, and also quelled some serious problems. Astrek appreciates capable pilots such as yourself.
Boss, I'm receiving a very strange transmission. I think it's one of the locals in Dredge. Mind if I patch it through?
Hello? Is this the Accord? Hey, listen, you've gotta help me. I'm in a serious jam here. How was I supposed to know the table was rigged? It's a setup, all of it.
Whoa, slow down. One thing at a time.
Okay, yeah, right. Listen to me, please. I need your help. The buzzards, they... Look, I owe them a lot of money, all right? Like, a lot. If I don't pay up this time, I'm sure they'll kill me. Please, you gotta help. Come find me. Hurry!
Great. Now we're the Goodwill Army for gambling addicts.
Oh, thank you. I'm Mitty. That's M-I-T-T... screw it. Look, I've reformed. I'm done. There's no way I'm going back to gambling. I'll lose. I know I will. The whole thing is rigged. The buzzards have no intention of you winning. All the games, all the casinos. That's how they make most of their money. Like I said, I owe them a lot of money. I have some of it, but not all. You, ARES 3-5, you're here in Dredge, trying to make things right. Trying to protect us. They won't mess with you, will they? You're a soldier! What do you say you head to the drop-off point on my behalf? Give them what I have, talk some sense into them, get them to see that I'm done taking from them. Please, I'm begging you. They'll kill me if you don't.
I don't know, boss. This is definitely a little out of scope of our typical duties, but if you think it's best... Chill. The buzzards were waiting for us. Mitty, you knew this was a setup, didn't you?
Yes! Oh, please, yes! Forgive me! Forgive me! But look, I knew you'd survive! I knew you'd make it through! You've gotta believe me! You're the only one who could help us! Listen, please don't take it out on me. I'm the victim here! The buzzards are ripping us off! All of us here in Dredge! Their games are rigged! There's no way we can win! Everything we've lost, it's all stolen, frauded, bamboozled! Please, you can help us out. Help us get back on our feet. They stashed what they've stolen from us in an encampment outside of Dredge. Please, get it and bring it back to me.
Oh, meu Deus. This just keeps getting worse.
Great! Brilliant! They're all gone! We got the goods! We got the goods!
We're going to have to turn this crystite into the Accord to figure out who the rightful owners are. If it was illegally obtained, it falls within their jurisdiction.
Well, if you say so, I guess. But look, maybe you wouldn't mind heading back here and returning my payment to me. I mean, you know that crystite's definitely mine.
You've got to be kidding me. Fine.
Much obliged. I'll be waiting back in Dredge.
Woohoo! Oh, thank you, thank you. I won't forget this. I wasn't always like this, you know. I used to... Well, that's old history. Suffice it to say, you've made a friend here in Dredge. I'll be telling the locals about you. And believe me, a friend is worth far more than crystite around here.
Unbelievable. I hope we'll never see that man again. I'm not sure if we got swindled or not, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't deserve any more of our generosity. Boss, I'm receiving a transmission from outside of Dredge. A civilian. It's garbled. He sounds completely terrified, whoever he is. I'm forwarding you the coordinates now. Let's head to his position and see what's going on.
ARES 3-5, over here! No! They found me! Protect me, please!
Check out those tags, boss.
and we'll find you.
Got one.
We'll find you.
Keep it up, Tier 5. We've got to keep this man safe.
Find you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. There's no way I would have survived. Please, you've got to put an end to this. I know where these tank and one piece camp is. I can show you where it is. But I'm not going back there, okay?
We can stop this bloodsport right here, right now. You have to help us.
Boss, we owe it to this man to see this through. Dredge is already unstable enough without this kind of thing going on.
I'll stay connected to you via Sin, but I'm not stepping foot back in that camp. It's too horrible. It's just a little bit ahead now. Keep your eyes sharp. Why? Why would they do this to us? It's sick. Trying to impress the tank and through some twisted game? How can they live with themselves?
These poor men. How many others have suffered the same fate?
You're there! You made it. This is where they kept us. Chained us up. Treated us like animals. Worse. They let the others loose and chased them down. Just like me. We have to take care of this situation once and for all. Please, for all of our sakes, get rid of these monsters. I can't watch. Just get it over with.
We're off to a good start, Tier 5. Keep hunting them down.
I wish I could say this makes me feel better. Seeing them dead. But I guess that's what makes us different from them, huh? Thank you. And all those who didn't survive, we've done them a favor as well.
Thank goodness we were able to put a stop to that horrific game. Dredge is undoubtedly safer for it.
ARES 3-5, Anton Hall. Astrek likes to send regular patrols to collect derelict tech and weapons from the old Accord and Chosen battlefields. Your name came up. Are you interested?
Of course. Awaiting your instructions.
I'll send you a location we believe should yield some good finds. Keep an eye out for Chosen tech and weapons in particular. Accord stuff isn't really necessary.
Why is that?
We probably made it. We supplied a lot of weaponry during the heavy fighting. There's a lot of blood in these dunes, but a lot of valuables too.
There's a lot of half-buried stuff out here, boss. I guess just start searching near the buried tech. Nothing. Wait. You hear that? Something's coming.
A lot of creatures set up shop around here. They know we'll come searching, so they lie in wait, like spiders waiting for prey. Hell, some of them are spiders.
Battleframe module, but not one I recognize. I think it's Chosen.
Hold on to it. That's the kind of stuff I want. Keep digging.
It's an EMP mine. Hold on, boss. Your rig will get jump jet power back soon.
You're good on your feet. That mine attracted locals. Try to check one more piece of buried tech while you're at it.
Chosen plasma cores. Hall? I think we exhausted what we could find here.
Agreed. Let's move on. Wait. Hold 1 second, 3-5. One of the other patrols is blowing up my sin. Okay, we need to diverge from the collection task. One of the other patrols is under attack, and it sounds like Chosen. Give them support.
Wasn't Sertao one? Why are Chosen patrolling freely here?
What? The Accord holds Sertao, but in case you haven't noticed, the melding still surrounds this place. Be happy there isn't an entire legion of Chosen here.
There. Looks like a lone ARES pilot. Get in there, boss.
Am I happy to see you? They trashed my rig a bit. I've lost a lot of mobility. We need to hold them till they give out before I can evac. Here they come! Focus your fire! Chosen are some tough mothers.
Keep it up, boss. Chosen signals are starting to ding.
Wait, you have your own personal operator? Why didn't I get one?
That's right.
Just a little bit longer. Keep fighting.
Count 'em up.
Make fighting bandits seem like a vacation.
Thanks for the assist. Nice to know ARES is looking out for each other. Get that rig fixed as soon as possible.
Don't need to tell me twice. Thanks, pilots. Thanks to your operator. Man, I need to get me one of those.
Well, the other patrol is doing well. They're returning for repairs.
To hear. If you're up to it, I have a lead on a point of origin for these chosen attacks. I'm thinking you hit them before they can hit anyone else in the field.
They won't know what hit them.
Like your style, 3-5.
Got one.
There they are, boss. Let's send them back to the melting.
Got a kill.
Still plenty more. Keep at it. Just a few more. Quite a few have already pulled back towards the curtain. I think they might be afraid of you, boss. New chosen signature, different from the others. Might be some kind of commander, marking priority target. Okay, Hall. Chosen threat is gone.
Good work. Now, back to the task at hand. I have another site for you to check. It was part of the old battlefront where the Chosen and Accord stalemated each other before the Accord finally pushed the Chosen back. See what kind of tech and weapons you can scrounge and we'll call it a day.
Got one.
Site seems very sparse. Boss, I see a whole lot of the Buzzard members here. What are they doing?
Hey, ARES! You enjoy taking our payday? I hope so, since we enjoy taking all this tasty tech. Gonna enjoy beating your ass next.
Boss, defend yourself. Paul?
I see it. I've deployed an ARC folder nearby. Take that tech from the Buzzards and offload it. Collecting.
There are more of them.
Grab another piece of tech, and I'll call the ARC folder back. You've got the buzzards on their heels. Alright, that'll do nicely. I'm going to need to remind Gunmetal Jack to keep his boys on a tighter leash. Seem to be fine, though. The buzzards are going to go extinct if they start attacking ARES. Idiots. You still have those original items. Return them to me, and I will prep your payment. Good work. Looks like my decision to switch over to ARES was the right one. Stick around. There's more money to be made.
We'll be around, Mr. Hall. Boss, we're being contacted by the facility manager at Astrek's Andreev Station. Something about lost tech. I'm patching her through to you. Hello?
ARES 3-5? Hi, I'm Maria Cantos, the Andreev Station facility manager. Not the most pleasant of assignments, but hey, there are still worse places, right? Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to resolve this without going through my superiors. Wouldn't look too good on my record, you know? Even though it's not my fault, whatever's going on.
So like I said, a lot of our shipments have fallen under attack from local wildlife. Normally, a few creatures wouldn't present much of a problem, but this is way too frequent. It's suspicious, too. They're only going after shipments that contain a new upgrade to reactor hardware. To tell the truth, we're at a bit of a loss. Do you think you might help salvage some of the tech so we can get to the bottom of this? Great work. Let's see if we can find some more. We need more data to determine what's causing these creatures to be attracted to the Astrek tech. I'm forwarding you another set of coordinates for that lost Astrek tech. Let's get over there and salvage it. picking up a large cache at Astrek Tech nearby. The signal is very strong. It might be where the creatures have been hoarding it. Let's head to that Astrek Tech cache. It should provide us with enough samples to figure out what's agitating the local creatures. Very peculiar. I think I know what's causing the wildlife to go crazy whenever this tech passes by. The reactor components resonate in the same pattern as the creature's subharmonic vocal calls. The frequency, though, is higher. And, well, this is definitely the first time I've said something like this. In other words, the Astrek tech sounds like this creature's offspring. Let's head back to Sikantos and Andreev Station and let her know what we've discovered. At least it's nothing sinister, no?
The tech what? The frequencies sound like their offspring? Well, I guess that makes sense, in a weird kind of way. Listen, let's keep this between us, okay? I really don't think Astrek would appreciate having to pay the Accord for claims due to creature-related injuries.
Sorry, Maria. As much as I'd love to help you out, you know we can't do that.
Yeah, I know. I figured. It wasn't a serious suggestion. Doesn't hurt to check, does it? Thanks again for taking care of this for us. Now it's up to Astrek to get this faulty piece of hardware off the line.
Well, that was an uncharacteristically pleasant way to wrap things up, wasn't it? Just some overeager parenting at work.